Hello, and welcome to Discussions with the Director. My name is Shileste Overton Morris, and I am the Chief Program Officer at the Central Susquehanna Intermediate Unit and also serve as Director at the Center for Schools and Communities. These discussions give me the opportunity to share with you how our core values connect with our work here at the Center. Our core values include service to others, equity in action, passion for excellence, and innovation for growth. Each month, I sit down with a professional who exemplifies one or more of our core values. I hope you enjoyed today's interview. Today, I have an exciting treat to you. I have the opportunity and privilege to speak with Miss Alanna Ramirez. She is graduating from the Pennsylvania Migrant Education Program and is one of our student speakers that was highlighted at the Migrant Education graduation in June. Welcome, Alanna.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here. So, you're graduating, or you've already graduated.
I've already graduated.
Okay, and you graduated from Shikellamy High School,
right.
which is within our CSIU Intermediate Unit footprint. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
First of all, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you like, what your hobbies are, those kinds of things.
So I'm starting to actually getting to know myself because after just getting out of school, it's been a lot for me of this process since I got here, learning the language and all of that has taken so much time for me, and being a 4.0 student is a lot for me, especially for the language. Mm-hmm. So I think that now I am starting to start over basically and actually do and see what I really like, other than just doing homework or spending my evenings doing that.
So instead of focusing on school and learning the language and all of the things that come along with that, you're going to take some time and reflect on what it is that you really want to do in this life.
That's right.
Well, that's a great journey to be on, and I'm so excited for you, and I'm sure you'll end up exactly where you need to be. And if I could just share from my own experience that even if it doesn't quite appear that way, it ends up working out well for you. So
thank you.
Just making sure that you take along with you what you learned and leave the rest behind, as my grandmother used to say. So can you tell us a little bit about how the Migrant Education Program did help you in this journey with your education?
Of course. The first thing I would say was when we first got here a year ago, or no, 2 years ago actually. The first thing I would say is just helping us out with the language. Obviously, my mom doesn't know any English, and we were still learning, so it was so hard for us to even go to the store. And also, we didn't have car. Mm-hmm. So Marja was the one helping us with that.
And Marsha's the program coordinator.
She's the program coordinator. Yeah, that's right. And she was the one moving us from here to here and helping us getting into school and all of that process.
Wow, that's great. I know one of the great things I think about the migrant program is it doesn't just focus on the student, but it also focuses on supporting the families of those students, which we know in education is critically important to a student being successful, that family and community engagement.
That's right.
So kudos to Marcia and all the work that she's done with your family. So as you are thinking about embarking on a new journey of discovering yourself and what it is that you want to do you have any advice for other migrant students who are just coming to this country? What would you tell them that you feel is important for them to know in order to attain the kind of success that you have at school?
Well, that's a hard question. But I think that one of the most important things for them is to know that it doesn't matter if you're alone right now, if you don't have a program like the Migrant Education Program as I did, and my family, and even if you don't have a family here, the important thing is to focus and to know what is your goal. Okay, your goal shouldn't be just learning English. Even after that, what do you want to do? That's the main point, because that is gonna be what's gonna drive you to achieve all the other things, like learning English. That's just a second thing that you're gonna have to do in order to achieve what you really want. That could be getting good grades in school, or even like being a captain of any sport. All of that, you have to learn English. So don't focus on that, because you're gonna have to do it anyways. You are in this country anyways. We speak English, so I mean, you guys speak English. So you're gonna have to do it. Focus on what you really want. I want to go to college. I want to do this. I want to do that. I think that's the main point.
Thank you for that. And I think that's good advice for anybody to focus on what you want and then keep pursuing it. So can you tell me a little bit about what the motivation was for you to keep you focused on those things? Like, what did you say to yourself when you wanted to quit school?
When I wasn't doing well in school, I was like, my world's falling apart. And also because of my mom, because we were alone. It was just basically me and her. I'm the oldest. And it was, I think that those two things, and me knowing that it was just me and her with all of this, and that for myself, I knew I needed to learn English. I knew I needed to do it for her, but also for me, for my grades, for my pride, I would say. Me knowing that I did it, me knowing that I'm graduating now with a 4.0, it just makes me happy. Knowing that I'm able to do this interview and being able to share my story with other people, that I think that was what make me do all that I did.
Yes. And such a powerful story that you have. You know, your country of origin is the Dominican Republic, and coming here with your mom, not knowing the language and necessarily having all the resources that you needed, and yet still excelling. And I think that is commendable, right? One of the things I really love about the migrant program, too, is that it kind of dispels this myth, right, that just because someone doesn't speak the language doesn't mean that they're not intelligent, right? And here you are, a 4.0 student who came to this country unable to speak the language, and that was the barrier for you, not your intelligence, but the language itself. And so I just think that anytime we can highlight the fact that in education, it's our job to reduce barriers for students to succeed.
Right. Yeah.
That it's important that we do that. And you are, again, a stellar example of what it means to be beautiful, brilliant, and bold and brave.
Thank you.
So thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time with me to talk today. And I wish you the very best in all of your endeavors.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.